We're going to create three functions and then we're going to call them from this main method. So I'm going to say def main. So from here, we're going to be calling these three functions. So the first function is going to have a discount of 10% for Mondays. So in this scenario, I just gotta pass some value. You could say V, uh, money, whatever you wanna set it um, as a value here. So I'm just gonna say V. And then I'm going to say, okay, I wanna have a total equal to V times 10%, right? I could also say discount is equal to 10% and then multiply that here. So discount, and then I could say return my total. So that's gonna be my first function. So for Mondays, I'm gonna have a 10% over this parameter that I'm gonna pass here. So let's say 100, 1000, whatever I wanna pass here. That's gonna be my first function. So the second function is gonna be for Tuesday. So for Tuesday, I'm also gonna have another value, right? And I'm gonna have something similar. So the discount for this case is gonna be 15%. Then I'm gonna say total. It's gonna be my value times discount. And then I'm going to return that total. So I already have two functions here. And my last function is gonna be for Wednesday to Sunday. So let's call this other days. So that's gonna be my function. And it also requires an argument. So that's gonna be the same value. But here I just want to return the value or return 0. I could say that, or I could simply say discount is gonna be equal to 0, and let's return value times discount. So the discount is gonna be 0 anyways. All right, that's it. So I'm gonna have to go to my main method and I gotta call those functions here. So I'm gonna have Monday, and I could say here 100. So I wanna basically print this, and then I wanna also call my Tuesday function. I could say 200 here, and I'm also gonna print my last function, which is other days. So other days, let's say 500. Okay, so in this scenario, so I forgot this here. So in this scenario, for this result, I'm gonna have 0 discount, and for this one, it's gonna be the 10%, right? So it's just gonna be 10, and here is gonna be 15%. All right, so I wanna call all these three functions from my main method. So last thing I gotta do is main, and that's it. So let's just run this. I'm gonna have the three values here. So 10, 30, and 0. So that's basically how you create functions in Python and the way you call them from the main method.